Welcome back to our thrilling movie review corner. Today, we dive deep into the Mariana Trench, where human greed has awakened something that should have remained hidden forever. Deep beneath the waves, a secret laboratory operates in total isolation, far from the eyes of the world, conducting experiments that defy the very laws of nature and evolution. Meet our mad professor who loves playing God. He has been performing illegal genetic modifications on an ancient octopus species, creating a multi-eyed entity with unimaginable lethal capabilities. The experiment is a success, or rather, a nightmare. Within this shell, a monster is born, possessing a collective consciousness and a hunger that can never be fully satisfied. Suddenly, the containment is breached. The shell shatters as dark tentacles explode outward, striking with precision and speed. The hunter has finally been unleashed into the confined station. Alarms blare through the halls as chaos erupts. The facility's staff scramble for safety, but in these narrow, claustrophobic corridors, there is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The thousand-eyed beast begins its harvest. It moves through the shadows, silent yet deadly, claiming its first victims before they even realize the true nature of their scientific creation. Amidst the madness, we meet our hero, a skilled technician with nerves of steel. He is the best in the business, trying to keep the station from falling apart. He is not just a repairman, he is a survivor. With every spark and mechanical failure, he realizes that something much worse than a technical glitch is haunting the base. Joining him is our leading lady, a professional diver who fears nothing. She has spent her life in the deep and knows that the ocean keeps many dark secrets. Her skills are unmatched, and her attitude is even tougher. She is the muscle and the heart of this duo, ready to face whatever monster the abyss has produced. They cross paths just as things get real. Before they can even exchange a word, they find a gruesome scene that confirms their worst fears about the situation. A body hangs above them, drained of every drop of blood. This is not just a predator, it is a butcher that treats the entire station as its larder. The realization hits them hard. This research station has become a slaughterhouse, and they are the only ones left who might have a chance of stopping the carnage. The terror spreads to the survivors huddled in the mess hall. An older man begins to convulse violently, his body reacting to a hidden infection from the monster. His eyes turn into voids of darkness. This monster does not just kill, it transforms its victims into something unrecognizable, stripping away their humanity and free will entirely. He exhales a cloud of toxic green bile, infecting others instantly. The virus is a weapon, turning friends into foes in a matter of seconds within the room. The cycle continues as another mindless drone is born. They move with an eerie, mechanical precision, controlled by the will of the thousand-eyed beast hidden in the walls. Do not trust anyone around you. The person you were just talking to could be a puppet for the creature, waiting for the perfect moment to strike and infect. The creature itself is a master of disguise. It clings to the glass, its skin mimicking the textures of the station, watching every move with its numerous, unblinking eyes. It is always watching. From the vents to the pipes, its eyes are everywhere, ensuring that no one escapes the cold, dark embrace of the deep-sea abyss. The hunt intensifies as the puppets find their targets. There is no reasoning with them anymore. They are merely extensions of the monster's insatiable hunger for living flesh. The chase is on. The beast is far stronger than any door. It smashes through the heavy steel reinforcements like they were made of paper, driven by pure rage. Our heroes have no choice but to squeeze into the ventilation system. It is a tight, suffocating space, and the monster is right on their heels, gaining ground fast. From the monster's perspective, this is a game. It moves through the flooded sections with terrifying speed, its many eyes focusing on the heat signatures of the survivors. Look at those eyes. They bulge out from the tentacles, searching every crack and crevice. Just looking at them is enough to give anyone a permanent case of insomnia. The technician is caught. A powerful, slimy arm drags him back towards certain death. He struggles, but the grip is like iron, and the monster is pulling him away. But our badass diver is ready. She fires her harpoon with perfect aim, piercing the flesh of the beast and forcing it to release its hold on her friend. The creature lets out a deafening screech that shakes the very foundation of the station. It is wounded, but pain only makes it more dangerous and much more aggressive. They drop into the maintenance bay, breathless and terrified. Every second counts now. If they stop to rest for even a moment, they will become fish food. Keep moving. The exit is near, but the path is blocked by more than just metal and water. The final showdown is looming in the darkness of the core. They reach the control room, the heart of the station. To stop this monster from reaching the surface world, they must make a desperate and final decision today. The technician begins hacking the system to trigger a self-destruct sequence. It is a one-way trip, but they have to destroy the station and the monster together. While he works, the diver holds the line. She fends off a wave of infected drones with nothing but her strength and an axe, proving she is a warrior. Then, the true horror reveals itself. The octopus has grown to a massive size, its body pulsing with energy as it fills the entire control room space. It tries to stop the countdown, smashing everything in its path. Our technician is inches away from death, but he refuses to give up on the mission. In a bold move, she climbs the beast, distracting it long enough for the final sequence to be authorized. It is a battle of wills against an ancient god. The timer is set. The countdown begins. They only have seconds to reach the escape pods before the entire facility becomes a massive underwater tomb of fire. They sprint for the last pod, diving in just as the monster makes its final grab. The lever is pulled, and they are launched into the dark abyss. Boom! A beautiful, catastrophic explosion sends the mad professor and his creation into the history books. The station is gone, consumed by the crushing weight of the sea. They surface to a peaceful morning. The nightmare is over, or so it seems. Our heroes have escaped the clutches of the deep and survived the impossible. They share a moment of silence, grateful for the fresh air and the sunlight. They have saved the world from a biological disaster of epic proportions today. But wait, what is that clinging to the bottom of the boat? It seems the thousand-eyed nightmare might have found a way to hitch a ride to shore. Nature always finds a way. The lesson is simple. Do not mess with things you do not understand, or you might bring a monster home with you. Is this the end, or just the beginning? Like and subscribe for the next part of this terrifying saga. We will see you in the next review.